Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are here for the Sunday afternoon, or at least it's afternoon my time. I know it's morning for some of you. For the chill, long, dark, slightly longer, the longer dark stream, you could say. Uh, Slightly longer on a Sunday afternoon. And yeah, we are now at a point in the game where we have survived for 250 days. And so now I am doing some of the trader quests. At least we got back here and started doing that. I think I literally just, got back here and then stopped. Because then I realised I don't have a frying pan, so I can't make the rabbit pies that I was hoping to make once we got here, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Chuck those on the floor. Have I picked up anything along the way that I don't need? I don't think so. That rabbit meat that I don't really need on me now, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. How's everyone doing on this fine afternoon? So I left my deer trousers back at the other house as well, so I need to remember to take a deer pelt back with me. Everything else should be all good. So basically, if I remember rightly, so I have explored all of this map area like completely. Like there is no other real stuff for me to do. Aside from wait for the trader guy to be ready in order to be able to enact another trade. However, one thing I do need is I do need another bear pelt. So, got some mucklucks here. Are they better than... They're probably not better than the boots. Have a look. No, they are worse in like every way. They're just easier to repair is the main thing. That's why I had them as like a backup pair of boots, because if you are in an area for a while and you do get attacked by wildlife a few times, your boots will get damaged, your clothes get damaged, and if you're wearing, that's the only problem. That's the only problem with wearing the animal pelt like clothes, is that if you don't have any animal pelts on you to repair them. Oh, these actually are better in every way except the waterproofness. Well, actually, there's a green arrow, but the numbers are actually the same, but they do way less. So, but they take less of my stamina away. Right, let's wear those. But yeah, so what I do need to do really is go and hunt a bear, because I need a bearskin pelt so that I can repair my bear bedroll. Because yeah, I don't have it doesn't have a particularly good... What's it at now? Yes, it's a 33% durability, which will last a while. It's been at like under 50% for the last couple of streams, I think. So it's not something that's gonna like, it's gonna break soon. But that's the thing. The bearskin bedroll is far superior to the normal bedrolls that you can find in the world. And I think you might even be able to craft one. Can you craft one? No, maybe you can't actually. Oh yeah, you can make an improvised down bedroll from the ptarmigan down. But yeah, the bear one is the superior one. So obviously it's then difficult to maintain because you have to use a bear pelt to repair it. So hey, shout out to Bringer for gifting a channel membership. I appreciate you. Shout out to Trashman Draws. Oh, that's a deer. Okay. The only place I know, well, I say for sure, that there's often a bear is over here at the cave. I'm not sure how much like the weather affects certain animals, like whether they spawn or not, because I don't know if like if we just wander around out here whether we will come across the bear, because the what's that over there? Is that a wolf? Yeah, that's a wolf. So the bear cave is over there. Sometimes, depending on the time of day, you can actually find like the bear sleeping in the cave. which would obviously be kind of useful for us, because then we could just get the jump on the bear. But typically, in the rare occasion where we actually want to find a bear, there isn't one there. But I bet you if this was like, you know, low visibility and I'm desperately trying to go to this island for some reason, the bear would absolutely be there, like in the way of where I wanted to go. Okay, so where else on the map? Where else can I find a bear? Okay, there is a way, there is a bit like up from the town site where my base is, where there could be another one potentially. Trying to get specific god equips for physical 21. Oof. Yeah, good luck. I don't know whether I should be trying to get equips because the drop rate is so bad, or just doing runs on the training in the clouds. Because I've bought all the stuff that I actually care about getting from the shop, but obviously then when it comes back again at some point in the future, I'd already have a load of them, which would be helpful. So maybe I should just do that instead. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just keep going back up here and then see if we can find a bear somewhere else. So I've got to look at the map and work out which bit. So the town bit that I'm at, the coastal town site, is here. Apparently there's a path, I think it's up that way. There's like a bear cave up there. But again, I don't know if it's like because of the weather there won't be. Yeah, that's fair, Bringer. You have already link leveled most of your entire box, so that makes sense that you wouldn't need to do it anymore. Yeah, so we've got to go up this way, then slightly to the right, and then left again. Yeah, because I'm at the point, I've not quite got down to, like, you know, random... Wait, is that? Yeah, line with the house. Oh, the actual path was a bit more that way. But we can go this way. As long as we get to some... Oh, right, yeah, there's the wooded bits. Okay. So yeah, I meant to be on that side of those wooden logs, because that is the actual proper path there. So come up past the wooded logs, go right, and then go left around that corner. There's another bear cave up here. So potentially, there's a bear up here. I'm now going out of my way. I'm now going out of my way to hunt for bears. And there's a bear. Yeah, come on, bear. I'm going to lure him back towards this building. So then once I start attacking him, if he charges at me and I don't manage to put him down before he gets very, very close to me, then I will just duck inside the building. We also have to be careful, because if you shoot an animal from, like, if I shoot him from here, from quite far away, he'll just run away rather than actually charge me. And what I want is for him to be close enough so that I fire off my first shot and then he, like, starts coming at me. Or actually the best thing is when you fire off the shot and they he rears up on his hind legs, because that means he's not actually closing any distance between me and him, and it gives me more time to shoot shots at him. So, although he is actually now way closer than I thought he was going to get. No, don't run away. No, bear, come back. I need your precious fur. God damn it. I thought it was more than close enough that you wouldn't run away. Because, yeah, normally it's if you're too far away and you shoot an animal, they run. But when I say an animal, I mean specifically like a predator. Because if you shoot a deer or something, they obviously just run away. If you shoot a rabbit, they die instantly. It doesn't matter what you shoot them with, because they're just teeny tiny rabbits. But alright, bear, where you gone? Where you at? Let's get a bit of high ground, because I don't want to go around the corner and him just be right there in my face. That's the other thing I have to be careful of. Where's he gone? It definitely went this way, right? Where's the blood, like? What? I think it's because it's snowing. The, like, footprints and stuff disappeared, like, straight away. But it definitely ran up this way. Stupid bear. Hey, Prof, how's it going? Rowdo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, you guys. How you doing today? Came here to see Fluffer Mittens and Big Mac wear cats. Oh, yeah. In this most recent weather, they've just been chilling, like, on the windowsill downstairs for the most part. Although Sif, I think, was on the stairs. Does it seriously just, like, disappear? Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I don't need this right now. I'm trying to hunt a bear. Where did my bear go? Where did he run away? Nope. Look at this big fluffy boy. Look how big he is now. I did just drop my controller on the floor, but... Hello? Get him, he's a big fluffy boy. Yeah, he's huge now. Mahusive even. Are you Mahusive? Well, that didn't last very long. An absolute unit. He just sat down by the door now. The door is still open slightly, so he can get out if he actually wants to, but... Oh no, he's just pushed the door shut with his face. Okay. Oh. It's quite warm. I mean, obviously, I've got my fan on that's like right next to me, pointed at me, but it is quite warm in here, so kind of not really surprised if he doesn't want to be in here for too long, to be fair. Right. So yeah, what? I can't believe the bear just went. Where did it go? And the annoying part is, as I've said in a previous like stream when we've been playing this, like if you damage the if you wound an animal, they will die. So that bear will die eventually. But if he's now run off somewhere and I can't find him, he's just gonna die in some random place that I will have no idea where he is. And my bear pelt will just be sat somewhere, technically, like waiting to be harvested, but I have literally no idea where. He can't have gone that far. There he is. I was going to say, he can't have gone that far. So he's coming back this way. So now we just wait up here. I do not have a lot of food and water on me. I did not think that through in advance. I thought it was going to be a short excursion, to be fair, but... So yeah, he's slowly but surely coming this way, and I have the high ground, so... Oh, that is, of course, unless he goes up that way, which... Seems like that may be the case. Balls. Come back, bear. Oh, shit. He's right there. What's that weird sound? Wait, was the sound him dying? Because where did he go? Shit! Went up here and he was literally like behind the tree. Oh, yeah, the sound was him dying. Nice. That'll keep us fed for a while as well. So yeah, how much can I carry? I can carry another 10 kg total. Can't remember how much a bear hide weighs, but... Can't be more than 2 kg, surely. I could be very wrong, but... Yeah, see, in the end, as I say, we only shot him once. And like this, wounded animals will eventually die, but... Oh, it just weighs 1 kg. Nice. Alright. So now we can go back to base. The only thing is it will take quite a while for the bear pelt to cure, which means to be ready to actually be used to repair my bedroll. But the important thing is we have it. And as it does only weigh 1 kg, that means I can quite easily carry it with me if we need to leave this area and it hasn't cured yet. Then I can just take it with me. So there we go. That worked out quite nicely. Because basically all I'm trying to do really is I got to kill time until nighttime and hope that there's an aurora, because then I can use the radio to contact the trader. And if I'm lucky, because I actually can't remember how many I've done, if I'm lucky I've already done 4 trades with him, because then he will have a quest line for me. So, but yeah, I'm not sure how many requests I've already done. So now we just go back to base. Coastal town site. Go away. And then, yeah, drop this in here. Takes a good while. I think it's like 10, is it like 10 days? So we probably will have to, like, leave and take it with us, depending on how soon. I guess, yeah, it all depends how long it takes me to get an Aurora. Because we can't contact the trader until that happens, so... I've heard absolutely nothing about DPS Beerus, even though it's dropping sometime this year. Yeah, that is true. I wonder if they are just keeping all the details, like, close to their chest. For some reason. Alright, so we've got a lot of bear meat. We've got to keep our rabbit meat, because that's for... making pies later. Okay, big old slab of bear meat. See, it's the circle of life. I killed the bear, but I use its meat to survive, and I use its pelt to survive sleeping out in the wilderness, so... It's the circle of life, baby. I didn't add enough things into the fire like an idiot.
Come on.
I always do that, though. Should have known when I'm going to cook a load of things that I probably should be ready for that. And yeah, every time I forget. Yo, Geek Recon, how's it going? Yeah, the things cook faster in the pot as well, so I knew that these would catch each other up eventually. Right, so we cook all the bear meat, so we know it's ready to... Actually, I do need... No? Water. There we go. Fire barrel's got plenty of time. Drink the water. Okay. I should put the rabbit meat down here outside on the floor so it can stay refrigerated essentially. Because it also just means I don't have to keep it in my inventory. Oh. However, it is nighttime and it does look like no aurora, which is annoying. But, I mean, I can sleep for a couple of hours until actually like the middle of the night, and maybe that'll make a difference. Oh yeah, there we go. I think you get them more frequently when you've been doing the trades and stuff, so that the quest line goes quicker. Right, so does he have the extra option for me? Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's the one. Help.
All this drifting on the water makes my mind go places. thanks to my leg, well, there's no way I could manage it. I've got something that needs doing, and you're gonna do it for me, got it? But I'll make it worth your while. Don't doubt it.
Okay. Wait, so... Oh, there you go.
Find my
What's
brother,
the job?
Wyatt. He hasn't checked in since it all went dark. He runs with this group of preppers. Bad guys, his crew, but they look up to him. There were always three that followed Wyatt around. Stockpilers, hunters, conspiracy nuts. Maybe you know the type.
I don't know what you mean.
None of their old bunkers would be a good place to start looking for them. One of the guys had a half a brain, unlike the other two who were caught up in mounting heads on the wall or scribbling crazy theories. I'd start with him.
Because yeah, I have actually been to the one of these, the like hunters one. It was full of ammo and like a deer head on the wall and stuff.
Something squirreled away out of sight. A loose brick, you get the idea.
But yeah, if you don't have this quest line, there'll be like a hidden rubble like bit that you can't click on. If you haven't like got this quest line from him. But now that we have got it, that means I can now go find them. So can I do a trade at the same time? I assume so. Oh, I have to do it. Right, okay. How do I select it? Right, like that. And then what else do I want? Dried apples. Have I ever seen that? What's a pemmican? That's a new recipe. He wants a car battery, 8 bits of cloth, and 3 litres of lamp oil. Jar of pickles? I've never seen that before. Revolver ammunition, rifle ammunition, salt, work boots, work pants. Don't need those. But this is the thing I said before about, like, I don't want to do too many things all in one go, because you have to hand them all in one go. But he's got loads of stuff that I want. But yeah, that's a new recipe. A traditional trail food based on dried meats. Fortifies physical condition and resilience. And yeah, I've never seen a jar of pickles before. I don't need to trade for ammo. I can literally make my own ammo. So...
Right.
Okay. So... does it mark it as like a thing for me? That... there you go. Find the Stockton Furnished Survivalist Prepper Bunker. Oh, right. So it doesn't actually give me, like, any idea where to start. Okay. So I'm going to have to look this up then, because... Long Dark Trader Special Request. What? Of course, it doesn't tell me where it is. There. Let's look on the actual wiki. Does it tell me? Right, so... Special Request 1. The first cache the player must find is the stockpile-themed bunker. Yeah, so how am I supposed to find this, then? Stockpile. Because it doesn't even tell me, like, which area of the world to start looking in. Thanks to web store, I have 250 link level keys and nothing to use them on. Yeah, fair. Yes, this is interesting, because it really doesn't give you any sort of, like... You just have to find Yeah, the stockpile themed bunker. I did find one that had a load of stuff in it, but now I can't think where it was. It might have been the Hush River Valley, but I can't. I genuinely can't remember. And it's not going to tell me on here anywhere, yeah, where I can find it. Hmm. Are there any even on the map on this area? I don't think so. Oh, this is crazy because yeah, this is going to be a real mission then because I have no idea where to look. Destination point. I'm trying to think because I marked places like. Was it Hush River Valley? Was it up in one of the things I found? Will it have marked it as like a cache or? Yeah, prepper cache, but I don't know like what kind. I think that was the hunting one though. I have a feeling it might have been Mountain Town actually. Because I remember there was loads of food and stuff. It was, yeah, up here. So I think it might be that one. Oh god, so I'm gonna have a long way to go. And obviously, yeah, there's no way for me to know specifically whether that is the one I even want or not. So, well, at least we've got something to do to survive our next few days, because typical, this is going to run out, isn't it? So yeah, Mountain Town is... I don't think there's a way to get there from Coastal Highway. Let me see. Coastal Highway connects to Destination Point, Pleasant Valley, Mystery Lake. Yeah, so the easiest thing is to just go back to Mystery Lake and then go through the Hunter Cabin Cave the same way that we normally do. Okay. Well, that's going to take some time, but hey, all we've got is time. Okay, so drink some water, bear meat for breakfast, which apparently is really dry, which I guess does make sense, to be fair. I might leave them here because I am going to be coming back here, obviously, because I have to turn in the quest line, so I don't want to be taking too much stuff with me. And if I'm going somewhere exploring to look for a thing, I might as well leave this here as well, because it needs to cure for 10 days. I'm going to be gone for a good few days, probably, in-game anyway. So yeah, I don't need to take anything that's, like, not useful to my journey. If I am going back to Mystery Lake, though, I will be going back to my house so I can drop off the empty bullet casings that I technically will use. Right. Grab a couple of bits of wood in case I need to start a fire on the way. Head out the door, back door, grab that rabbit meat, because... Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Grab the flour to take with me, because then I can make rabbit pies when I get back to the Mystery Lake cabin. 5. Okay, they're both full. I don't think... Oh, I do need cooking oil, but I'm pretty sure I've got tons of cooking oil back at the Mystery Lake base. I've got none here if I take that one, so... There's loads of it in one of the cupboards that we saw when we were there last time, I remember. Now, I am making myself very stinky and therefore bait for predators by carrying all this rabbit meat on me, but I need it. So yeah, I need to make those good old rabbit pies once I get back. Just because they give you the temporary, like, increased amount of weight you can carry. It's just, like, so useful. So if I'm going up this road... to follow the road for a while, so I'll go to the bottom bit. Use the keys to level up R's and N's. I mean, to be fair, you can literally... I know you probably have skill orbs as well, but, like, you might as well just, whenever a new unit comes out, like, pull their banner unit, and then put the new unit and the banner unit on a team with some of your R's and N's, and then just do 10 key runs. I'll get rid of some keys. It's probably a huge waste, but... Hey Kieran, how's it going? Gerardo, how's it going? Watch the slime anime. I want to watch Dr. Stone again. When you say, so you say Dr. Stone again, or the one that she... Have you watched the one that she wants to watch already? Because might as well... I guess I was going to say, might as well watch one that you haven't seen over one that you've already seen. So keep following this road for a while. Eventually I will pass some houses on my left, so that's there. And then from there I can go yeah, there should be a path just past the houses. So go up here and then go to the left. We should go across a bridge. Oh, yeah, it's probably worth going for something that you haven't seen then, especially if you've seen the other one multiple times. Right, so we go across this bridge here. We just keep going this way until we get to... we'll come across a trailer. So it doesn't matter which way we go here, because they still go to the same place, apparently. I need to get, like, I think my Aransu needs, like, 1 link to go to 9, and then all of her links will be at 9, and I can just do a key run. But typically, one of her links is still at 8, and one has now literally gotten to 10, while I've been waiting for her other one to get to 9. Pansy has gotten 4 links to 10, while still having 1 at 8. It's like stopping me from doing a single key run just to finish them all off, which is really annoying. Urine has 1 left. What does this Goku and Gohan have? They've got their... See, theirs are only at 9 as well. So, I mean, I could do a key run, and it does finish off a couple of the units, and then make the other ones, obviously, almost done. So, probably is still helpful. Use my link skill. I'm saving my link skill orbs, because we're almost at the GDC. Because, obviously, I want to get all the GDC characters instantly to SA10, to link level 10. So, I'm saving my link skill orbs for them. So yeah, trailer should be up here. Was it down there? Did I go past it? Oh, because I came from the other way. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so yeah, I'm on the right track. Good morning, everyone. How's it going, Aaron? I was able to support Aaron Sue, even though she's 55%. Yeah, I got 55%. I did a couple more summons on the banner, even though I probably should have saved my stones. And I got 2 dupes for Pansy, which, I mean, she is really good, but obviously I would have much rather got dupes for Aaron Sue. But, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? But yeah, even at 55%, Aaron Sue is, like, surprisingly good. Couldn't pull a single copy of Pansy, pulled 4 Aaron Sues back to back. Jeez. Yeah, to be honest, I would have much rather gotten like 1 dupe for Pansy and 1 dupe for Aaron Sue, or just 2 dupes for Aaron Sue, rather than 2 dupes for Pansy. But you know, I take what I can get, I suppose. That's a deer. Right, so now we just have to follow the train tracks to the tunnel, and we will be all good. Yeah, I've link leveled the SSR of the Tech, LR, Gohan, and Goku. So I really hope will Easy A soon. I'd love it if they were like the Easy A for the countdown or something. That would be cool. I rainbowed Pansy and pulled 3 Arons. Jeez, from the free, because we got what, like 20, was it 28 free tickets? And then 190 stones. Because yeah, I've done 190 stones. I did the 3 rotations and then did like 2 extra summons. And so you pulled 8 of the copies of the new units in total, because 5 Pansies and 3 Aransus, and I pulled 3 Pansies and 1 Aransu. So half that many of the new units in the same number of stones. Let's go. RNG do be like that sometimes. But yeah, she's unfeatured on every banner. But I was talking about this in the video like yesterday. Is the fact that even if you say, like, people will always say, like, oh, you don't need to summon because she'll be unfeatured in the next banner. But, like, the unfeatured pool is absolutely massive. Like, I still don't have MVP 17. Yeah, I still don't have MVP 17. And he's, like, the banner unit for Android 16. He's been out for, like... When did 16 come out? Has he been out for a year? Like, that banner unit's been out for ages, and I still don't have a single copy of him. So that's the thing. People will say, like, oh, they just go into the general pool. It's like, doesn't mean you're going to get them. Hey, that's that random animal fat I dropped on the bridge when I was here last time. Ominous creaking. Don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, so let's eat quickly. Eat and drink. AGL 16 came out in November. Okay, so almost 2 years. So he's been out for 10 months. So he's been in the unfeatured pool for over 9 months, and I've never pulled him. So yeah, he was the banner unit for 16, so they came out at the same time. But yeah, so he's been in the unfeatured pool for 9 months. And bear in mind, I went to Pity to get Turles. I went to Pity to get Ultra Supervillain Vegeta. We've had the anniversary since then. Like, I've done many summons since Android 16 came out. And I have not pulled a single copy of that MVP 17. I've also not pulled a single copy of the AGL Mirror and Toa, who came out with the supervillain Vegeta, but I have rainbowed the Xeno Trunks that came out with them. So there were 2 banner units, and I've rainbowed the Trunks, and I haven't pulled a single copy of the Mirror and Toa. So that's fun. So yeah, this is what I'm getting at, is people will say, like, oh, you don't need to summon on these particular things, because they just go into the general pool. But, yeah, them being in the general pool doesn't mean you're going to pull them. I'm missing so many banner units. Yeah, but you don't play the game. Ningenface.png. I have Xeno Trunks and Super Villain Vegeta. Yeah, exactly, same. My Xeno Trunks is Rainbow and my Vegeta's 79%, and I didn't get a single copy of Mirror and Toa. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, and it's funny because now we have the Pity thing where, like, I would have been able to get 17 with the tickets, or with the coins, if I'd got close enough to it and decided not to do more summons to get 16, which I probably wouldn't. Well, I guess if I was if I was at the 150 and could Pity MVP 17 and didn't want to spend the extra stones to get to 16, that probably would have been kind of worth it, because that 17 was good. But at the same time, also probably not, just because to me it still feels bad because them being 150 of the coins instead of 200. Like I feel like that's still way too much. You shouldn't be spending like only 50 less than what it would cost you to get the Dokkan Fest to get the banner unit. The banner unit should be like 100. I'm on like a ledge I can't see or something. Why have I not dropped down? I didn't want to accidentally drop down like a massive height and like die. This is so annoying. There we go. I'll edge my way onto the thing and then onto here. Oh, there we go. I pulled he pulled who? With the rainbow tickets. Pulled like 4 Supreme cards before foiling my first Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku. Yeah, I did what? I think I did 300 stones, and I got Shin, but I didn't get Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yeah, if some of the older unfeatured units were in the friend banner, that would be pretty good, considering the lineup is pretty terrible. Oh, right, yeah, Shin. Well, that's his actual name, isn't it? I forgot. I can't believe you remember that. It's not a character worth remembering. No. Yeah, 100 would be fair. Christmas just can't pull. Yeah, like, as I say, some of those units like STR MVP 17 are available on every single banner, and I don't have them. So sometimes it just happens. That's why I wanted to summon for them, because who knows? Although, of course, now that I've done some extra stones on that banner, I guarantee I will pull like at least one Aransu during the GDC. I then wish I hadn't done those extra multis, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so this gets us back to Mystery Lake. And we have to go all across Mystery Lake to get to the hunter's cabin that's in like the southwest corner. And then there's a cave behind there that will then take us to the mountain town area, and that's where I think this prepper cache that it wants me to find. I think that's where it is. Now, of course, I don't actually know that 100%, so I could be wrong and have gone to the wrong place. And if that does happen, then I'm not really sure after that where to go next. So fingers crossed, I am just going to be right first time. Yeah, Cooler will return at the end of November. Basically, the time when 16 came out last year was when Tau returned, and Tau came out at the same time last year as Cooler came out this year. So that would be cool if, like, the summon points thing, you got the banner unit that came out with that character as well. But I don't think Dokkan would be that generous. I'll be careful because there's sometimes a wolf up here. Sometimes he's just down there chasing the rabbits. But I don't see one, so I think we're good. Just a rabbit over there. So just gotta keep going this way. And then this is the river that we need to follow. This is the shortcut that takes us back to the lake and to the house we want to go to without going all the way down the train track. Because otherwise that's basically the only way to get back to the main base, is follow the train track all the way around, but it's just a longer way to get to the same place. Okay, if you say so. I'm trying to zig and zag. Not good enough, I'm afraid, buddy. I am the Wolf Destroyer. We looked at my stats for the game the other day and I've killed over 100 wolves in this game. And that's in this playthrough, not just the Long Dark in general. I mean, I don't think they would ever do that. Like, people would go crazy. If they pushed back Mount Cooler like that much extra, people would be fuming. Fuming, bruv. Alright. So we're back to our Mystery Lake house, just to drop off the... So I want like 2 moose pelts here, because I just don't have... There's nothing I can do with them. Drop off the bullet casings. Because one day in the future I will need them when I go to the place where you can craft ammo again. But I've just got too much stuff in here. Let me just take all the fishing hooks out. And I'll just put them in one of the drawers over here that doesn't get used for anything. Don't need to put that in there. Alright, there we go. Don't need anything here. Take some extra lantern fuel with me, I guess. So I'm going in the cave. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to get. So I've got spare pan. And actually, because the cooking oil that's sat out on the side can never go bad because it's not in a container, but stuff that gets to 0% will disappear. But there's a load of it up here. Right. So there we go. I've got everything I need to make the rabbit pies. I'm not going to stop here yet because I've got enough daytime I should be able to get to the cave, and then we can probably just sleep in the cave, and then by the time we leave the cave system into the other area, it'll be daytime again and we can see where we're going. I don't think there'll be another moose this soon, considering it wasn't that long ago I killed the last one. There are all those snares over there that I set and then have never, like, gone back to look at or anything because I then immediately left the area again. So just head this way to get to the hunter's cabin. Yeah, whatever banner Metal Cooler comes back on, like, people are going to summon, even if that new unit isn't even good. Because Metal Cooler is on the banner. And I mean, I get it, like... Oh, so we're just gonna go this way. So yeah, it's not much further around here. But yeah, so I made a video earlier that will go out later today, talking about the little trailers that they posted yesterday for the GDC. And obviously, you know, check out that video, let me know what you guys think of them, but over in the comments. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on those trailers? Do you think that they do contain any hints or anything? I think the fact that it covers literally stuff from like Z, Super and GT means that it's probably a bit too like overly varied for it to be a hint as to what the GDC is going to be, because there's just so much that there's just so much stuff in that trailer that's all unrelated. Like, you've got Namek Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and, like, Blue Evolution Vegeta all in the same, like, clip thing. So, it doesn't really make a huge amount of sense that that's supposed to be a hint for the theme of the celebration, but that's my thought on it anyway. Interested to know what you guys think. No, speculation type guys, not sure about it. I was going to say Z-Sagas. Yeah, that is like a big thing that people have been talking about for a while now, that I know people want. So, I could definitely see it. I'm not super on board with the 6LRs thing, even though I have said before, like, they can do a 6LR celebration well if they put the effort in and everything, but yeah, that's the thing I keep forgetting as well. Yeah, the guy that was like the composer for a lot of the Z soundtrack is a special guest at on the reveal live stream. So it makes sense for it to be Z related if you're going to have that guy as a special guest. I really don't want 6LRs. Yeah, I don't think many people want 6LRs. Minato is one of the exceptions. Because they think 6LRs is better for like more hype, for more views, which I can see that, but let's wait in this cave for a bit.
Come on.
Right, so add fuel, chuck that coal on there. And go, baby, rabbit pies. Well, I mean, this is the thing, is like, the idea is that we want, like, the people that do want them want 6LRs, but for them to be good. Which, as I've said, I don't think it's impossible for them to do a 6LR celebration and the LRs be good. But they obviously didn't do a great job of that with the 10th anniversary, because a couple of the units really weren't up to scratch, especially Vegeta. But doesn't mean it's impossible for them to do a 6-1 again and make it good. I don't know. That coal really didn't last long enough, huh? I had something to say I'd make the whole GDC a what if celebration. I mean, yeah, 100%, but unfortunately, whilst we would love that, it's crazy to me that some people don't like what if stuff. Like, people don't like heroes or like crossover, like anything that's not actually from the show. Like, some people don't like it, which I understand, like, each to their own, like, people like what they like, but that stuff's cool. I don't understand how you can not like it. Like for me, I love Super Saiyan 3 as a form. So of course I love like a thing that's like, hey, you know this character that never actually went Super Saiyan 3, here's them as a Super Saiyan 3. It's like, hell yeah, sign me up. Like,
Howdy.
don't like anything different. Okay, they don't like anything fun. Right, so it's still the middle of the night. At least now we should be able to because it's dark in the cave, obviously, even if it is getting light outside. But now we can use this to make our way. I did come from that way, didn't I? Make our way out of the cave, and then it'll be almost daytime. I am very low on water though, which is a bit annoying. I didn't mean to do that. Get a stick so I can start another fire in a bit. Alright, so this should be the right way. Yeah, I wonder if they'll... Maybe, I don't think it'll be the 12th anniversary. Maybe they'll save it for a bigger occasion, but imagine when they finally pull the trigger and we get like a reversible exchange Gogeta and Vegito. This way? There's the exit, so now I just have to hope that we went the right way. And I didn't somehow turn around and go back in a circle. Because that has happened before while we've been in the caves. Okay, no, we are good. So let me get the... I should have done it already, really, but let me get the mountain town map properly here. The actual full-size version. I think I basically know where to go from here at this point. We are... out here? Yeah. Okay, so this first part is just mostly just a straight line anyway, so yeah, it's just a shame to think of all of those what-if characters and like heroes characters and stuff that we'll never see in Dokkan again, potentially. Because even back as far as like the game wasn't even that old when Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta came out as a Dokkan Fest. So like even early into the game's life they did what-if Dokkan Fests, and then we got Super Saiyan 3 Broly for the Extreme Tech, like meta leader for 120. Then we got Super Saiyan 3 Bardock as the leader for the Super Saiyan 3 category. Like, they did so much what-if stuff, like, early on, as Dokkan Fests. And then, stopped for some reason.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
It certainly does. I'm stuck. I'll make sure I don't accidentally go off the log. Oof. It does feel like in this game, some of the bits where they put like connecting things, they didn't really test the physics of it as well as they probably could have. Some rabbit there, I can use that to make some more pies. Rope climbing shoes on. Going down's not as bad anyway, but it's it still makes it safer to have the proper climbing shoes on than to not have them on. Just go off this way. But that's the thing as well, like the more tired we get, obviously our carry weight goes down. And if you're even slightly over encumbered, you can't climb ropes. If you become over encumbered right after you start climbing it, that's fine. And it does make your stamina go down really quickly, which is annoying. But once you're on the rope, at least then you can climb it and you can kind of deal with the fallout of being on the rope once you're on it. But yeah, if you're even like 1/100th of a kilogram over the thing, you can't climb, can't start climbing. Which has led to me being like trapped in places when I've gone to certain like mountainous areas before. Like if you're a bit where you have to climb up a rope to get to like a halfway point and then climb up another rope. And you climb up, I've had this happen before in games that I've had to restart. So like you climb up the first rope, get to that middle section, you've completely run out of stamina, and then you realise that you didn't pick up your bedroll from the last place that you slept. So now you're stuck on that middle point and you can't climb up the next rope or climb down the next rope, and you can't sleep to get your stamina back. So at that point there actually literally is nothing you can do and you just have to die. Well, you know, like have not made that stupid mistake in the first place and be more prepared and actually have your bedroll. But yeah, that kind of thing can happen because you can't even get onto a rope if you're encumbered, which is kind of funny. Oh, I just remembered the way you have to get to the bunker is really annoying. Because it's above an area that you can get to normally, but you have to go, you can't get to it from below. So you have to go all the way round the road that goes all the way round the outside of this area to then go through a cave system, and that's how you get to where the bunker is, that I think is the bunker that we have to go to. Because, as we said when we were looking at the thing before we left Mystery Lake, it doesn't actually give me any indication of like where the bunker I need to go to is. I just have to find it. And apparently there are 9... When you spawn into a game world... I was reading the thing on the wiki. When you spawn into a game world, there will be 9 prepper caches dotted around the world, and 6 of them will be empty. 6 of them will just be abandoned. One of them will be the stockpile variety, which is the one we're looking for. Then the next part of the mission, one of them will be the hunters variety, which we'll then be looking for. And then I'm not sure what the other one is. I didn't read that far because we haven't got to that point yet. But so yeah, like obviously the maps that I have that show me the areas, they can show you where potential prepper caches can spawn. But A, one might not spawn there because there'll only be 9 in the game as it is. And then B, it might not be the specific type of one we're looking for. It might just be an empty one. Which I've definitely found at least one already that is empty. I'm trying to think which area it was. It mounted Pleasant Valley, where my main farmhouse base is. I know there's an abandoned one there, so I know that's not going to be one of the ones that we need to go to for this quest line. But yeah, I'm not sure. Because I might even be mistaken. This might be the one. There's the hunter one. And if it is, then the other one that I was thinking of, that I thought was the hunter one, is going to be the resource one. And then will be where we actually need to go. And so, not where I am now at all. And actually an area that's quite far away. Although, actually no, I think there is a way to get there from this area now that I think about it. So it might not be too bad after all, but we shall see. So yeah, I think technically I don't think I even need to go in my house, my base that's here. Because I've already got everything I need on me. Unless I left some water there, because I do need to make more water at some point. If I left some there, that would be quite handy. So, and it is cold outside, so I might as well duck in there and check. Yeah, I did a few runs. You say about getting better equipped. I've done a few runs on the stage recently, but I do want some good equips for potentially Evil 21 and AGL 21. But firstly, they might not easy A, and obviously, secondly, the drop rate is terrible, and it's not good for link leveling. And I'm still link leveling Aransu and Pansy, so I've just been doing runs on the what's it called, the lookout event. Oh, I have a cured black bear hide here. Hell yeah, I've killed a bear in this area apparently. Oh, apparently I need a piece of cloth as well, and not any gut, which usually you have to have gut to repair literally anything. Fair enough. Hell yeah. Puts it back up to 89%. Happy with that. Oh, that's helpful. I thought that was here. My lantern. Bunch of spare arrows here. Yeah, see, like I've got my flour and cooking oil and pan right next to the fire here because that's the stuff I need to use to make the rabbit pies. Because I always need so many of them. What is it? It is this that makes me lighter, isn't it? Because 40.95. Yeah, this makes me way lighter having the thing instead of the tool belt. Oh yeah, did I leave water in here? Hell yeah, I did. Good work past me. Okay, it's still early in the day, so we've still got plenty of time. I got an AGL level 7 crit, level 7 additional. Nice. I can't remember if 20... Well, I guess we don't know what her EZA is going to be anyway. I was going to say, I don't know if she has crit in her base passive. I think she does, but obviously her EZA will change her kit. But I imagine if she has crit in her passive now, she's still going to have crit in her passive post EZA. Have a look. No. I'll just stop auto walking. I was going to say, I could at least auto walk while I'm looking on here. 21. Yeah, so she has a great chance to crit once she's done 6 attacks. So that's like 70%. And then when she transforms, she doesn't have any crit chance. Huh, I forgot about that. That's weird. So yeah, once she's transformed, she actually doesn't have any crit in her passive at all. So I'm assuming they'll probably change that, right? So that she does actually crit once you've EZA'd her once she transforms, because that seems like a very odd... We probably commented about this at the time, like when she came out, but that seems like a very odd thing to not have in her passive. Yeah, what does mine... Let's have a look. Do I even have good... To be fair, the last time an extreme physical character came out would have been Majin Vegeta. So, it's possible that I do have some good extreme physical ones. Extreme physical you are. You've got a level 8 defense. No, I don't have any good extreme physical silver ones. And I don't have any good extreme physical gold ones. So, that's that out the window. What about 21? No, I'm stuck on something. AGL 21. I do have a level 10 defense for Super AGL. And then I have a crit and attack, which was obviously kind of pointless. And then silver... Gold, I don't have a good one, unfortunately. So hopefully one of the GDC units isn't a crazy good Super AGL or Extreme Physical character, because I don't have any good skill orbs for either of those typings, apparently. So I've now gone all the way this way. I still have to get to... I still have to cross a bridge, which is where we encountered a bear the last time. Because, yeah, that was where I killed a bear in this area. If you guys remember, it was on the bridge, and I kept, like, jumping in and out of the car to make it, like, turn around and go back the other way. It was very cheeky of me, I will admit. But, hey, it worked, so... not gonna complain. I've got a gold level 7 super attack. Not what you want. So that's the car. Okay, yeah, so the bridge is not too far from here. And see, I think tomorrow morning during the early stream, when it gets to 9 o'clock, so an hour after the stream starts, is when I think we should see the 21 ECA details. In fact, I should be smart. I'll do it right now because I'm doing this, I guess, but I should be smart. Like before the stream starts tomorrow, I should just make a thumbnail for 21 ECA details. If it does happen, I'll have the thumbnail ready to use straight away. That's big brain behavior right there. Right, so hopefully there's no other bears around. Because the last one was down there somewhere. And then sort of made its way up to the bridge. But I don't see one. Oh, he's right there. Oh, let's go. One shot, one kill. You love to see it. Boom, baby, headshot. I'm just too good at this now. I have become a god. Right, let's grab another hide so we can have hide securing all of our main bases for the future repairs that our bedroll will need. I mean, I could even just make a spare bedroll technically. Right, so bear gone. Past this car and to the right is where we need to go. How do these bears keep like ninjaing their way up on me though? Like just like the one in that last one when we were trying to look for him again. It was like, okay, well I don't see him anywhere, and then all of a sudden I go round the corner and he's right there. Like, how do they keep doing that? Aha, yeah, this is where we need to go. They're like giant lumbering bears. They're not supposed to be masters of stealth. And yet they keep getting the drop on me. But then to be fair, it doesn't matter. It doesn't do them any good, right? So that's what they get. Do you see what you get, bear? Do you see what you get when you mess with the warrior? It's one of my favourite, like, Scrubs, like, Turk quotes. It's one of those ones I always randomly, like, I say always, but I'll say it randomly out of context, and half the time people I'm saying it around don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sure I've told Little Blue about it before, though, and I know she's seen Scrubs. So I was pleasantly surprised. I know we talked about it on a stream before, but pleasantly surprised that the Scrubs, like, reboot was actually good. It's a shame it was so short, though, compared to all, like, the old seasons. I wonder if they will do any more. I haven't, like, looked up whether it's been confirmed if they're doing any more or anything, but right. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the right one, because now that I'm going back through my I'm scanning my memory banks. The reason why, because this is the place, obviously I popped in there briefly, but where that big house is, my mountain town house, like base, where I've like fancied up all the kitchen, before I took them with me and ate them, I had airplane food things on the table, and I think I got those because this bunker that I went to is the one that I'm thinking of, that's like the massively stockpiled one, because it had a load of airplane food things in it, and that's where I got them from. Okay, you can't go this way. I was gonna say there's a little hole there, like a little tunnel, but I wasn't sure if that was the way I had to go. But it looks like it is. Okay, good, I can stand up again. Oh, there you go, that wasn't a particularly long cave. It's more a short tunnel, if nothing else. Yeah, getting even silver, I got a silver extreme STR level 5 super attack. It's like, no one wants that. I think we're all done since we used an auto clicker in Dokkan. No, I talked about this the other day on... Was it on the second channel stream or was it on the Dokkan stream, the most recent one? People were saying like, oh no, we can't use the auto clicker anymore, like it's all over. But I'm still sticking to the exact same thing I said when the auto clicker like was first discovered and I first made my video on it. Like, it's not something that modifies the game directly. It's just something that like acts over the top of whatever's on your phone. It's just a thing that is like pressing the screen for you. So the app itself, like Dokkan, the game, like it can't tell that you're using it, right? Like the thing that they want to stop is people using mods for like the World Tournament and stuff. And obviously the game can tell like when it's been modified, but the auto clicker doesn't do that. So as far as I am aware, with my limited, I would admit, knowledge of like software and stuff, like Dokkan... Yeah, it can't, like Dokkan, the app itself would have no way to know that you're using the emulator, right? So yeah, there was a load of stuff here. See, like there was like boxes of crackers on the shelf. There's energy drinks down there. So like there was loads of stuff here, and obviously I took loads of it. So I'm assuming that this is the right one, but can I repair that? Why has it not disappeared? No, so I can harvest it, but you can't, even putting it in a box at 0%, it doesn't disappear. That's weird. Right, so I don't know what I'm looking for, but if this is the right place, then we've got to try and look for like a secret stash bit. There was a chest, there was a safe hidden behind a bunch of boxes. I literally had to break down a bunch of wooden boxes with the axe to be able to find that safe. But yeah, like I'm not sure where we would have to look. That's the other problem with even if we find the right place. Do I find the actual like bit where it is? Because it said something about like a loose brick or something, but does that mean like on the wall or one of the ones on the floor? Let me break down this cardboard box because apparently it's just like floating in midair for some reason. Yeah, so I'm not really sure where I should be looking. Maybe I should look that up on here and see if we... Right, so find the prepper caches. So... Find 3 themed prepper caches. You only need to consider the 9 prepper caches in the lower Great Bear, 6 of which are empty. In 3 of them, you'll find a large amount of loot, as well as a loose brick stash, which is only accessible after you've accepted the trade offer. Inside the loose brick stash, you will find a document stash that you need to trade to the trader. So it means you have to find the stashes in order, and you must return to Coastal Highway after every step. The fixed location of each 9 prepper caches is listed here. Prepper caches, which I have opened, but that page doesn't actually tell me where they all are. Yeah, so bunker type stockpile contains one room with kitchen, furniture, and another room. Oh, so this isn't it at all then, because apparently it's got 2 rooms. So it absolutely is not this one. Oh, God. Yeah, apparently the one I'm looking for actually has like a proper full-on like kitchen and stuff. Have I been here? This does seem familiar. Looking at the pictures of it. Oh, and it came with the prepper's pie. Do I have that? Maybe I don't actually. Prepper's pie recipe. No, I definitely don't have that. Okay, so I have not found this. Okay. So where do I find this? So the entrance to a prepper cache is a man-sized hatch of ground which leads into the bunker below. And in high altitude or difficult to reach areas may be partially concealed. There are 9 caches in select regions. Each cache is in a fixed spawn location. The contents will always be randomized. So I haven't found this one at all then, I guess, because yeah, I don't remember I'm looking at the picture of the interior, and it is literally like a proper, like it has a little kitchen with like a corner unit with cupboards and a sink and everything, and it's going to be stacked high with food. Why is it not telling me though? The whole point of the link to this page was supposed to be that it tells me where they are. Right, here we go. Cache location, step 3. So Ash Canyon, Black Rock, leak in there. Oh, so there's potentially one in the prison area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so there are. No, hang on. But I thought. Oh yeah, okay. On Pilgrim, Voyager, Stalker, which is what I'm on, 6 of the 9 bunkers will be basically empty. Oh, so they do all exist. I thought some of them didn't even spawn in. But apparently all 9 bunkers that are in a specific place, they're in a fixed place on the map. It just determines. So I thought it was a case of only certain ones actually spawned into the game world. So what it actually is, which is kind of a little bit easier, but also slightly annoying for us to have to check through the list, but all 9 of these bunkers should spawn all in the same place every time, but the contents are randomized. So 3 of them will be like the special ones that we're looking for as part of this quest line, and the other 6 will be basically empty. It says these are entirely abandoned, having very little, if anything, inside, aside from bare concrete floor, but always contain a bed. And then obviously sometimes there will be loot in there. Oh, so this one, okay. So this one, because it has the papers and stuff all over the wall, I'm just looking at the picture. So this one that we've just found is the conspiracy bunker, which I think is the 3rd one that we have to come and find. So let me make a note of this then. So mountain town bunker equals conspiracy. So when we get to step 3 of the quest line for the trader, we'll have to come back here to this bunker. Unfortunately, as of right now, this is not the one we need to be at. So now I just need to start going to different areas and hopefully finding the correct bunkers, which is going to be a slight pain, but we can try and work out which one is now the one that we actually want to go to. Because, yeah, I think you can go down. Yeah, you can get down here. Because, yeah, this is one of those one-way, like, shortcut things. So this area here is really, really easy to get to from my mountain town house. But as you can see, you can't go up that way to get to the bunker. So that's why we had to go all that way around and follow that road, cross that bridge where the bear was. We had to go all that way around because you can't get up there from down here. But we can drop down, which does make going back quicker. So now I need to think. So where do we go next is the big question. Obviously we're going back to the house to start with. Oh yeah, shit, I'm actually like very thirsty. Whoops, I'm also really, really tired. To the point where I'm like super over encumbered because I'm so tired. Fortunately there is, if we keep going this way for a bit, there is a cave up here that we can just pop in and sleep for a bit. Okay, so cache locations. So where are we? Bleak Inlet, Full Musket, Cache River Valley. Where is the closest other area I can go to from here? I can go to Hush River Valley. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped down. Are you serious? The area that takes us to Hush River Valley is back up at that top bit. So I should have gone back out through that cave rather than drop down the ledge. Well, that's a pain. Oh well. Although I know the thing is, I know I've been to the Hush River Valley one, and I'm sure it isn't this one that we're supposed to look for. Although I say that, I'm not sure. I'm sure. Because I feel like I found the Hunter's one, but I don't know where I found it. So I now can't remember if... I mean, I guess if we go to Hush River Valley, because at least it connects to this area, if I go to that one, and it is in fact the Hunter's one, then at least we can check that off the list, because that's the one I then need to go to second after this first one. So whilst it will be kind of annoying to go there now and it not be the right one, at least we do then know where it is, which I guess is helpful. Because, yeah, I'm, like, deathly tired at this point. So we'll just pop in this cave. As you can see, I have been in before. I left a can there, as I often do when I have too many... What did I leave on this corpse? Oh, yeah, a useless jacket. That makes sense. Right. Drop those on the floor just so they can cure for a little bit while I'm sleeping, because cave counts as being inside. Drink. Because, yeah, that's the thing. Like, external... Going back to the private server thing, like, external software makes it sound scary. Like, it makes it sound like it includes the auto-clicker, but it's supposed to mean, or at least the way I take it, it's supposed to mean external software that, like, modifies the game. Which, obviously, the auto-clicker doesn't do. But hey, who knows? Maybe, I think for safety purposes, maybe when the update comes out, I would say, like, hold off on using the private server, and then, you know, I'm sure very soon after that update comes out, give it like a day or two, and someone will post which will be either on the Reddit or on Twitter, and then it will get spread around by everyone. Like, someone will post a thing that is like, oh, like, my account's been banned for using the auto-clicker, and then we'll know. So, yeah, just like hold off on using it when the update first comes out, and then see what happens. Typical, it's like horrible weather outside now as well. Oh god. It's so dark I literally can't. I was trying to look around to see where the exit to the cave was and I can't even see it. But yeah, obviously I want to make sure I pick these back up. Oh, it's very cold. Is that the double or the that's the double arrows pointed down? So it is quite cold indeed. And that might even just be because I'm sheltered by this like part of the cave, the like valley. I might actually still need to move once we come out of this bit. I mean, the thing is, do I need to drop anything off back at the house now, or do I just carry on my journey, or do I wait until proper daytime and hope the weather's slightly better? Well, yeah, because I can drop the bear pelt off in the house, which I probably should do. I should do that as like the bare minimum, I guess. Ha, the bare minimum. I said that by accident. There's my house. Actually, was that even my house I could see from there, or was it just that one? I'm sure it was my one. But yeah, I would imagine, like, because they're pretty quick, especially when it comes to the World Tournament, they're pretty quick at, like, cracking down on people that are modding, like, the game for stuff like the World Tournament. But we've been using the auto-clickers for years now. Like, I'm not even sure when that video was that I posted, like the very first one about using the auto-clicker, but it has been a long time. And I know it's one of those things that just because they didn't do something before doesn't mean they never will, but the fact that they've left it this long and never done anything about private servers. And I keep saying private server, but I mean the auto-clicker. Got my Pokemon terms mixed up. Right, so it's starting to get light. Right, we've got an hour left of the stream. So we've got an hour to get into Hush River Valley and hope that the cache that is there is either the one that we're looking for now, or it is the Hunter's one, because then at least I know that's where we have to go second. So even though that doesn't obviously help me right now, it means we then already know where the other two that we need to find are already, which is good. Because yeah, we need to I need to find 3 specific caches out of the 9 that exist in the game. So, unfortunately, already found the conspiracy one. I'm really confused though, because I swear I've been to, in this playthrough, the place where the Mystery Lake one is supposed to be, and it's not there. So I was under the impression that they didn't all spawn in, like, all the time. Yeah, I swear I've played even games in the past where, like, I know where the Mystery Lake one is, because that's the area that I've probably started in the most. And I swear I've had, like, multiple games in the past where I've gone to where the Mystery Lake one should be and it's not there. Like... I think I have bullets left at the at that pleasant the mountain townhouse, which I could have grabbed. So we have to follow this most of the way around to where we went to last time. But if we get to the car, we've gone too far. That rhymes. Well, I used the whole stamina bar worth of stamina on the Weiss event. I didn't get a single good skill orb, which is the usual experience for that event. Random deer just going crazy up here. So, we get to the car. Yeah, I did just say that, and we've gone way too far, but is that bit? Oh, that's that bit there. So it should be this way. Gotta be careful because there's wolves here potentially. That's the thing, I don't want to use all of my meat items on either the Training in the Clouds or the Weiss event at the moment, because obviously we're kind of expecting there to be a world tournament this weekend. So I don't want to have used all my meat items before then. I could use some, but... Because to be fair, I have so much stamina, like max stamina now, even when I do, like, grind the world tournament as much as I do, like with the subathons and stuff, like, I still always come out the other side with more stones than I started with. Just because that's just the benefit of being such a high level and having so much maximum stamina. Because obviously 1 stone to refill your stamina is so much for me. It's like so many extra runs. Isn't it like a full world tournament run is 60 stamina? And I think I have 400 and something. I'll double check once this run is over. Oh, excuse me. Random dead guy. I know I searched him, but I know sometimes I leave things on corpses that I don't want, like, right there and then maybe will be useful later. Yeah, so my maximum stamina is 448. So, yeah, that's quite a lot of it's quite a lot of runs in the world tournament without having to refresh my stamina. Okay, so let's get this Hushed River Valley map up here. And find out where we're going. Right, so where is the cache? It's up there. We get up there, so we've got to go across that tree, which is up there. So we've got to go this way. Okay, so we do have to climb a rope, but that's fine because I'm not particularly cumbered, and I do have rabbit eyes, so it should be fine. Fortunately, it's not too far to go from the entrance to this area, so if it does end up being the wrong one after all, it A, doesn't take too long to get there, and B, won't take too long to get back again. So, at least there's that. Right, so it's this way. I should have to go across some logs. Down here. Because, yeah, Hushed River Valley is an area that I think I pretty much explored all of it, but I found all of the stuff that was, like, relevant. Including the fact there was a recipe here. That was where we got the stalker pie, like the pie that you make out of bear meat and wolf meat. It's from here. So we're going to go down here. Then there's a second one to go across. We can move this way. Yeah, imagine, like, I've said about this before, like, so, you know, repeating the same thing, but with a slightly different context. When we've been trying to find stuff, and I've said, like, imagine how difficult this was, like, would be playing this game, like, without the map or anything. Imagine how difficult this quest line would be without the map, where you basically have to find the prepper caches, like, without knowing where any of them are. And even when you find one, it might not even be the right one. Yeah, that's the rope I need to climb, but I don't think I can safely... I don't think I can, like, mountain goat my way down here without hurting my... Well, maybe I can. mountain goat my way down here without hurting myself. Nice. Hell yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we climb up here. God, this is a long rope. It's also a good thing I've got the crampons, which you have to get from a really difficult, like really horrible area. Which if I didn't have would make this even more difficult than it already is. Like, and eventually they will run out of condition, and therefore any future rope climbing for the rest of my game is going to be really, really difficult and annoying. Because bear in mind, I've been alive for what? Over 250 days in this game now. And I got the crampons pretty much straight away, and they're at 54% durability. So that means, I guess, if I'm lucky, they'll last me another 250 days. Which, to be fair, is quite a long time. But then after that, I'll be on my own. That is a wolf over there as well. But I'm just going to go... I have to go this way, so... I'm just going to go this way as quickly as I can so that he doesn't see me. Got quite a ways to go this way. Now, I would really love for this to be the one that I am actually looking for, but I have a feeling it is going to be the Hunter's one, because I know I found that one somewhere. I remember it. I remember what the inside looks like. I've seen the pictures on the wiki, and I know that I've been to that one. The problem is I don't remember where it was. So if it isn't this one, maybe we get lucky and this is the one that we're looking for, like, step 1 of this quest line. But if it is the step 1 one, then I have no idea when the step 2 one is. There's one in Ash Canyon, which is the horrible place that I started out the game, and if we have to go back there, that's going to be an absolute nightmare. You watch it be that one. I mean, that will be the one I will check last, I guess. You watch it be that one. Right, so we keep going this way. We'll eventually get to another big log bit that we can cross, which is the bit we see right from the beginning of the map when we first get here, out of that cave. Because, yeah, the annoying thing about the training in the clouds thing is, whilst it's really, really good for link leveling, it gives you, like, no rank XP. So even if you burn through, like, a whole stamina bar and get some link level ups, you're not going to rank up and get your stamina back. But, yeah, that's the cave that we come into the area. So we came out of here and went under here and went off round there to get to where the rope was. Yeah, there's a cache up here. The weather's a lot better than when I was here last time, because when I was here last time I could barely even see where the cache was. So yeah, there's a cave there, and then the cache should be down here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so, is it this one? Or is this one of them, at least? Ah. I think, yes, I think this is the kitchen one then. Although, okay, yeah, no, it said it had 2 rooms. Okay, so it is this one. Right, so that means I don't know where the second one is going to be, but... So where do I find... Where is the loose brick cache that I have to look in? It's not these bricks under here. Oh, there's a bunch of fire logs under here as well. That's pretty good. So there's a bedroll. There's a flare gun in here. It's not these bricks here. Is it going to be behind this box, maybe? No. I mean, this should definitely be the place. Oh, there's a fire strike there. I didn't pick that up last time. This should be the place, because this is, according to what the wiki, this is the stockpiled prepper cache. Yeah, because all this stuff, I got this all out of... I looted all the boxes and the shelves and everything. And then was carrying so much stuff and wouldn't have been able to get out of this area. I just dropped it all on the floor. We'll take these firelocks then. Is it here? Ah, there we go. I didn't even spot those out of the corner of my
stash.
eye. Document stash. Added lost papers and bunker schematic fragment 1. Where's the... Where's the documents thing that I've absolutely looked at before, where it shows me like the photos and stuff that I found? I am so confused. Because it's not in there. It's definitely not in there. I literally looked at it when we were doing the last Questline thing, because I looked at the photo that I'd picked up. So... No. The hell? I'm so confused. How was I looking at my photos and stuff the last time? But now I can't find it anywhere in any of these menus. Oh, there you go. It was for some reason showing a blank page and now it's there. So Wyatt's Lost Papers 1. I designed these things to save us from threats far away, the other side of the damn world, but that was the easy part. The real threat was a lot closer, the people we see every day. And then something scratched out from Wyatt, which I believe is the trader guy's brother. Did he say that was his name? I'm pretty sure the wiki says that that's him. Technical drawing of the bunker schematic. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's the first part where we have to go and give this back to the guy now as well. Damn it, it was coming up with the thing that said, like, condensed milk before. That was the thing I wanted to pick up.
I need to drop something.
Nah, you'd be fine. Right. Okay, so that's cache number 1. So now we have to go back to Coastal Highway. Does this area connect to Coastal Highway? I don't think so. Maybe it does. There's a connection to Mountain Town, which is where we came from. Then... Oh, wait, is that it? Does it only connect to there? Huh. Yeah, it literally only connects to Mountain Town. Okay, well. I guess we know where we're going now, then. Is there a quicker way to get back? It doesn't look like it. Although according to this, there is, when we get back across the log, there is a way to, like, mount and go down this side of the thing to get right back to where we need to be. We'll see how risky it is. Some lovely gone-off condensed milk. But it's useful to have because it puts up my thirst and my hunger, so... Okay, yeah, I see. You can, like, work your way down onto those bits. Because, yeah, that's where we want to go. I don't want to have to go, like, a hugely long way back around.
Something's gotta go.
Nice. Well, that made things a whole lot easier, just being able to do that to get back. But I think Mountain Town does potentially have a way to get back to... No, it connects to Mystery Lake, Forlorn Muskeg, and Hush River Valley. But it connects to Forlorn Muskeg via the ravine, which I don't... Do I want to
Might have to
go
drop
there?
some gear.
Is that quicker for me to go Forlorn Muskeg or just straight back to Mystery Lake? I think it is actually just quicker to go back to Mystery Lake and then go that way. Because once I get to Forlorn Muskeg, I then just have to go to Mystery Lake anyway. So I actually don't think it is quicker. Right, well, we found cache number 1. Now, the other thing I have to remember is when we go back to where the trader guy is, we want to drop off the thing, but I think we also have to complete all the other trades as well. Or do we? Oh, no, okay, we don't. Here's a separate thing. Although that is listed there as exchange 1 special request, so I feel like we do have to. So I need lamp oil, a car battery, 8 pieces of cloth, raw fish meat, and then water. And I'm pretty sure I can get all of those things from the coastal highway area, because even if I don't have the fish, like when we cross over from our base to that island where the trade thing is, we literally have to go past the fishing hut. So should be, I would say, fairly straightforward to do, but
Just need to close my eyes.
yeah, bro is pretty tired. It's still the middle of the day though. I don't want to sleep for like too long. But maybe I should sleep before we leave the cave. We do have quite a ways to go to get back to the house. Okay, so let's go ahead and these crackers. Some more bear meat. Water. And then sleep. Okay. So see, it's now like the middle of the night. I think we probably... Would we be safe to just go now, even though it's nighttime? Maybe. Okay. I think we should be okay. Unless there's an aurora. That could be a bit awkward.
Too heavy.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Well, we ain't doing that. Absolutely horrendous weather out there, so we won't be leaving the cave just yet. Do I have the right materials to make a fire? I do. Because here we're going to need more. Oh, because the fire strike. I was going to say, how the hell did we fail?
Come on.
With a 100% chance was because the fire strike had broke. Midway through, it had 4% durability left. I assumed it would last until like lighting one more fire, but apparently not. Okay, so shut this down. Make some water. Drink some coffee since we don't really want to sleep anymore now. Cook up some beans. Beans. Right, now we've got a decent amount of water again.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I say a decent amount. We actually don't have that much at all. Okay. You can leave that can there because I've got multiple other cans. Okay. So we need to pass some time. So chuck those sticks and some of that in there. Pass time for 2 hours. Because unfortunately it is still the middle of the night. So sleep until we're fully rested again. Drink another cup of coffee.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Pick up my bedroll, yep. Alright. Hopefully now, even though it is technically, yeah, it's becoming morning, but hopefully the weather has calmed down. Okay, good. So now we can leave. Good stuff. So yeah, we have to go back to Coastal Highway and make sure we've got the stuff that we need to trade for along the way. I have to get the car battery from Coastal Highway because they're so heavy. There's no way I can carry one like all the way there. I just have to find one there and hope that it's not too far away from where I need to go with it, because yeah, they are super, super heavy. My torch got blown out almost immediately.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Nah, you're fine. He's only slightly over encumbered. I mean, it does make me tired faster, so I guess I could just eat another one of these. I like the fact that it's one of the few like food items that doesn't make you thirsty when you eat it. Because obviously all the food that you can eat has like a varying factor of like how thirsty it also makes you. So all the stuff like the crisps and like dry crackers and stuff like that, they make you a lot more thirsty than some other things. And then there's stuff like the tins of sardines that give you a little bit of actual positive, like you get a bit of thirst, like quench from it. As I've mentioned many times before, weirdly, also from dog food also does that, which is horrible to think about. Because that must mean that it must be very wet. Eating my nice tin of wet dog food. Not something I want to put too much thought into. Yeah. Hey, Pansy and Aaron Sue both just got a level 10 link from the Training in the Clouds run. Actually, I think that is the last one for Aaron Sue as well. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the early stream for tomorrow. Hopefully we get the 21 Easy A details. And hopefully she's good. Because, you know, that helps. Oops, that was Aaron Sue's last link. I think Pansy still has one. Yeah, she's got Brainiac, so level 9. So there, not a wolf or anything. Okay. So, do I need to drop anything else off at the house? I don't feel like I do. Maybe that's scrap metal, because there's kind of no point in carrying it at the moment. Go chuck this in here. I'm pretty sure any other scrap metal that I've put in this base is probably in here. Yeah. And if I put this into here, it'll disappear. Okay. It's a good way of like just making sure there's not. I don't think it affects the game's performance overall in general. Like, maybe once you've been playing it for so long and have been literally everywhere, I don't know. But having the items, like putting them in a thing like that so they disappear from existence completely, rather than like cluttering up the game world by just being on the floor somewhere, is apparently like a useful thing to do. Alright, so we drop those off, and then we're back to Mystery Lake to go all the way back to Coastal Highway. Sorry, little rabbit, you will be spared today. I do not need any rabbit meat or related rabbit accessories at this point. I never realised until this playthrough and like streaming it, because I never used to play it with a headset on. Like when I would play it, like, you know, by myself in my flat and maybe be watching something on the other TV, I would just have the sound coming out of the TV. So you'd still hear things like, you know, nearby wolves barking and stuff, but I never picked out like just how much ambient sound there is from like that, like walking past these metal things. And then the wind like makes that noise. Like a couple of them have actually startled me like a couple of times because I'm just not used to it. What difficulty level? How's it going, Kavan or Kavan? It's the It's only the very basic. It's the one above the easiest one, so that like wildlife obviously will still attack me. But yeah, it's not, I've never done one of the crazy hard difficulties. I found it hard enough. I did the achievement years ago of doing the survive one day on, is it Interloper or something? That was the hardest one back then, before Misery got added. And even that was hard enough. But yeah, I hadn't played it for a few years before I decided to start streaming it. Probably, well, it's probably, what, a couple of months ago now I started streaming this for the first time. But overall, I have played it pretty much since it first came out, but occasionally with breaks of like a few months, or even, like I say, this last time a couple of years. So this is the first game, this playthrough is the first time I've done any of the Tales from the Far Frontier stuff. We've done all 3 of the Tales. And yeah, the trader wasn't in it the last time I played it, so we're doing the trader quest line now. I've just been to the very first bunker that we had to go to. On the first prepper cache. Which is the one that I've been to before, and I thought it was the one that we needed to go to. Unfortunately, I was right. I'm not sure where the second one's going to be, though, because we accidentally found the third one. The third one is here in Mountain Town, but I need to find, once I've gone and dropped off the first part of the quest, and then we need to do the second one. I'm not sure where the second one is going to be. So, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because we have to go back to Coastal Highway first anyway. Yeah, there's the next rope I need to climb. I got the... Because yeah, I started off this playthrough with a strategy that I figured out like a couple of years ago when I was playing it fairly consistently, like every day. Of starting in Ash Canyon and just trying to get into the gold mine as soon as possible. So I could basically start off the game with the technical backpack and the crampons. And then go straight from there, cut through Timberwolf Mountain as quickly as possible, and then just go and make a base in the Pleasant Valley farmhouse, and then just survive there for the first, like, 50 days of the game or something. I think I was there. Because where are we actually at now? I guess day 258. It's the longest I've ever survived in one game. I think the next one we looked at the achievement, the next one is like 500 or maybe 1,000. It's a shame there should be an achievement for getting to 365 days. That's like a full year. But sadly, I don't think there is one related to 365 days, unfortunately. Just go this way, get back to the cave, back to Mystery Lake, and and then straight off to Coastal Highway. Yeah, unfortunately, I got very unlucky at an earlier point in the playthrough and ended up getting double frostbite after falling through the ice and being stuck in an area where there was no wood around me to light a fire to like dry my clothes. And then I got caught out and got the third frostbite by lighting a fire outside, clicking to go to sleep next to it, and then the fire must have instantly gone out, like the wind must have picked up, because there was no wind when I clicked to go to sleep. The wind must have instantly picked it up and blown it out, so then I slept for like 5 hours just in the freezing cold, like wind. So I basically just woke up with frostbite number 3, and because it auto saves whenever you get an injury or something, there's basically nothing I could do about it. So that's why I've got so much of a red chunk at the end of my health bar, which is health that I can just never get back. It is a shame that there isn't like any way in the game at all to like heal frostbite, because even if it was a long and arduous process and we had to go all over the place to get all the different bits and pieces we needed, I absolutely would do it if it was an option, but unfortunately it is not. Oh wait, that isn't a dead end. It looked like it for a second. Okay, so this should be... Yep, there we go. This gets us back to Mystery Lake. Okay, so now that we're back here, we just need to go. We actually might as well stick to this side because there's no point. I don't need to go back to the house. I just need to go straight to the tunnel, which is on this side of the map anyway. No, wait, no, it isn't, because this side of the map is the Forlorn Muskel. Yeah, it's the other side. Okay, so I do need to go this way. Of course, out of the two ways I was remembering, like the two ends of the railway track to leave this area, it is the one that's the furthest away is the one I have to go to. So I probably should go to the house first then, because I'm going to have to sleep. Maybe prepare some more water even. I'll just have to cut straight across this way. Yeah, so I just need to go back to Coastal Highway, and then along the way find a car battery, and then we can fish some fish out of the nearby thing. Maybe should I take... I'm sure I have spare lantern fuel, like, at the Coastal Highway base, but maybe I should take some with me. is a really... Yeah, I was going to say, this is a really awkward way to go. I shouldn't have gone this way. Especially not without putting the crampons on first. Weather is also getting kind of bad, which is means visibility will be poor, but once I get to a certain point I will know where I am. So yeah, we just keep going straight this way and we'll get to the train track. Just keep going this way. This should actually be close to where the area where I put my snares is. I think. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure actually. Yeah, because that's where you go up to get to where the watchtower is. Oh no, that's where you go up to the watchtower. Yeah, this bit just further up here is where my snares should be. Yeah, because I set these and then left the area, so they'll have all been tripped and then lost. But there's not even any point really resetting them now, because I'm just going to be leaving the area again now. So it's kind of pointless. So, no moose. It's not been long since we killed the last moose here anyway, so... Alright. Right, so I need to make sure I might as well get in the house first. I will grab some more meat.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, so I moved the bed downstairs and everything, and I still use this upstairs bit as the main, like, cooking area because it's the one with the bigger. I could just take this with me. That would guarantee that I have enough. I would guarantee I have enough lantern fuel for the order from the trader guy. How many times do I have to keep doing that and accidentally picking up the pot or whatever it is when I finished? Wow, that took nearly 20 minutes to prepare the thing to be cooked. I didn't realise it took that long. Right, so chuck that in there.
Find a place to rest.
Last time until this is ready. Take this. Then do I have? I don't have any herbal tea on me, do I? Do I have any in here? No, I moved that over here. I do. Because I don't want to have to sleep for too long, but I want to get as much benefit out of the sleeping as possible. The problem is, it's still just night time. Which makes any amount of travelling annoying. But I was quite tired, so I can sleep for quite some time now, actually, to be fair. Yeah, I slept for 6 hours and I still wasn't fully rested. That's crazy. Alright, so... Well, to be fair, I've just realised the time. So there's actually no point. There's no point leaving here now anyway, because we're about to end the stream. Would have been ending in 1 minute, and I know if I leave here, it's going to be a good while until I get to somewhere where I can actually stop to like sleep again. So So yeah, I guess we will be wrapping things up here for today. I appreciate you guys all coming out this fine Sunday afternoon. So we will be back tomorrow morning on the main channel for Dokkan stuff, and obviously we should hopefully see the 21 EZA details tomorrow. And then there'll be more Long Dark in the evening on the late stream. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, for those of you who still have a decent amount of the day left. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Appreciate you all coming out. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.